Hey everybody, Brandon with Bearded CB82, and today we're back at it with the second half of the hand tools edition. They're doing construction across the road, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but it's pretty annoying. So anyways, we're going to continue taking a look. Due to the length of the original video, decided to split this up into two parts. So remember, any questions or comments or concerns that you have, leave them down in the comments section down below. Also, anything else that you think would be probably a good idea for me to go over for anybody else interested in the diesel field, different types of tools that you might need for particular projects, by all means, leave that question down below and hopefully we'll be able to get to it down the road. So here you go, let's get after it. Next up, this is going to be prying and pulling tools. Now this is going to be one segment where I will recommend that you might want to, for some things, definitely go with a tool truck brand. This is an old Cornwell. I've had this little guy forever and it has been really tough. Opposite of that, or well, akin to that spectrum, is Snap-on. There again, as you can see, obviously tough. And yeah, I do get these warrantied from time to time, and it's something I really don't care about color on these. Whatever the tool truck has, if I need one warrantied, that's what I'm going to go with. Reason I'm going to recommend at least tool truck on your pry bars is because you're going to beat the crap out of these, and you don't want that cheap set from Harbor Freight. For those of you that remember Mike's Tool Shed, had one snap apart, and he pretty much lost his whole middle finger. It was wrapped up, and then it was black, solid black for months. And yes, I've had that happen, so I can attest to you want a good pry bar. Which brand you go with, I'll leave that up to you. The strike handle on these are nice because this is their latest and greatest on Snap-on. Snap-on used to have a size akin to this, which, hold on. As you can see, oh, this is my old 36 or 40 or whatever, 36 inch. This was their old design, this being their newer one. And overall, if you're beating on something, you're really going to want quality and weight behind you. Your hands do matter. This is where I will say go higher end on these guys. If you're working, especially in the diesel industry where everything is big and heavy, go with some quality. I'll at least say that. Now on that note, well, we're going to get into some things that are, a lot of other brands have them. These I buy as I need them. I never bought the full set. And I really don't care to at this point in time. I just buy the ones that I know I need the most and go from there, just because, well, you borrow a guy's one week and then you borrow his same one the next week. That means it's time to get your own. And this being one of them, the crosshook pick. These style of picks, just go with a brand that you can get warrantied out fairly well. That is much as I'm going to say. Gear Wrench has their set. Cornwell, Matco. Go with something, middle of the road on something akin to this. It's not going to hurt you any. On the micro ones, I would recommend something a little bit nicer, other than the 99-cent ones that you'll get for the little bitty ones. At Harbor Freight, do go with something a little bit nicer. They'll last a lot longer. But now for something I've been doing more often of, the flat water hose, coolant hose, so you don't actually puncture, because I've had that happen on a charge air hose. Hence the buying of these. These do work phenomenal. This set here, which this was the two-piece set that I did buy on these. This was worth the money to me, and they have paid for themselves by not tearing into charge air hoses or coolant hoses and making it work how they're supposed to. So, and going back on, they're pretty handy as well, where you don't have to worry about having a truck down because you have to overnight a specialty charge air hose that nobody in the state of Iowa had. Yeah, sometimes you will need the right tool for the job. But this is going to be further down the road. Picks, regular picks, like I said, gear wrench. I don't know if Capri makes a set or not. Those of you that know, comment down below. Actually, yes, comment down below what brand you use and what your experience is with it. For all those other guys that are wanting to learn, scroll through the comments. We'll go from there. Well, since we went ahead and just covered pry bars, well, let's cover some hammers. Old school Irwin, custom grooved handle for traction and non-slip purposes. This old beast, oh no, this is an Estwing, not an Irwin, Estwing. So this old beast, find one of these at a yard sale that's still got a pretty decent handle on it. Is it 3 or 4 pound or what have you? Well, if you pay $3 for it, you're definitely up. Next up, Wilton, the new ones. I do like this. When they first originally came out, they were made in the USA. Now they are made in Mexico. So if that is a downer to you, just to give you a heads up. But the unbreakable Wilton hammers, very good. Do love them. Full-size sledgehammer, the little bitty ones, all work good. Then your tool truck brands. This one came free with a chisel set, so I got this one. I got the green just to piss the other guy off. Well, they didn't have it in pink or red, otherwise I would have got those, but all he had was green, so I grabbed the green and it pissed the other guy off, so what do I care? Made in the USA. Very nice, good handle, very shock absorbing handle, very solid, lifetime warranty. As soon as the cap starts actually collapsing in around there is when they'll replace them. You got that ring right there. They'll use that as a marker. Liked that one so much. I did get its bigger brother. And I've had this one for going on probably a year and a half or so. And a couple months ago I got the 32 ouncer version of it. And is used. Do like it. It's a nice hammer. And I didn't buy this one just so I'd have a matching set, obviously. I bought this one because I really like this hammer. So, this one. And this one was free. Hey. Did a little bit of horse trading and, like I said, came with another set of chisels anyways because my Matco dealer... Because, hey, I had a whole bunch of Matco chisels that needed warranted and I couldn't get a Matco guy out this way, and I'm not going to drive 25 miles that way, which is about, by the time I get off work, 45 minutes in traffic to try and maybe hopefully meet up with the other Matco guy that I do know. I'm not going to, I should not have to go out of my way to try and find someone which I know will work with me. But on the same note, the guy that runs this side of town should do his job. Which brings into another really quick topic, especially since we've been talking about some tool truck brands here, is there are douchebag tool truck drivers out there for every brand. Around this area, it's the Mac and Matco guys. Mac anti-vibe hammers are very nice. And if we'd have a guy here, there'd probably be 1 or 2 that I would have definitely have bought. For all y'all that missed it the first time, there's the air compressor. But same with Matco, there are some things that I still have that are Matco that probably are getting close to needing warranted. Well, actually, I do know I have some that need warranted. And yeah, my Matco dealer sucks balls around this end of town, so I have that. And then also on the Mac side is I used to have a lot of Mac tools too. I sold them all. Why? Well, kind of help one guy out that was starting up at a whole nother shop. Had kind of a nice little deal going on with him, some spare stuff that I didn't have. But yeah, Mac would not stop by this shop to save their life. Matco obviously doesn't want to stop by their shop to save this life. And also, yeah. Cornwell, we don't have one in the entire area. I don't even know if there's one active in the state of Iowa. I'd have to really double check because I got a creeper that needs a whole frame and casters. I really like it. Which reminds me. All right. This Cornwell, let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, it looks like it's upside down, but Cornwell made in the USA. Yes, Cornwell does make a number of their own things. I know that there's a lot of other things out there, like we already discussed, where a number of other people already have their stuff made from other individuals. But this is the 1/2-inch universal. This one is brand new. It was one that I had warrantied out. Dave from If It's Not Broke, Fix It, like I pointed out earlier. He has a very good Cornwell dealer, and so I sent mine with him, and he got it warrantied. And yeah, the original one I had it for 5 years. The Snap-on one I've had it on 2 years, and it's been warrantied once. But it gets the shit used out of it too. But then again, so did this. It's going to be another thing. Experiences are going to vary between shops, places, different equipment that you work on, and obviously some of the tooling that you use. 5 years out of one of these is a pretty darn good job, and it paid for itself tenfold by then. Can't remember what it cost when I bought it, but there you have it. Anyways, this video's gone on long enough. I'm pretty sure I've wasted enough of y'all's time, and for those of you that did not find this informational, well, you know, yeah, grocery stores down the road, you know, aisle 3 for the Vagisil. And for those that did find this informational, thank you very much for watching. I hope that at least you gathered something out of it for those of you that are starting up within the automotive and diesel industry, particularly on the heavy side, because you do need some bigger tools working on heavier equipment. It's just one of those things. Really big, heavy tools, that's the shop's responsibility to buy, which, if you want, we can go over that later. And until next time, remember, shop safety is just as important as firearm safety. If you screw something up, somebody could die. Later.